have one more action. It's fantastic. So clap and cheer for Hey Huang!
Hello! Hi, guys. Hi. Introduce myself. My name is He. It's spelled as H-E. And that's it. Yeah, it is my first name. It is not my pronoun. So many times I've explained to people, that's my first name. You know, especially on Zoom meetings, right? Now there's so many of them. Sometimes I like to mute myself and turn off my camera, especially when I'm masturbating. I'm like, privacy, guys, please. But on the Zoom meeting, on the screen, my name is shown as H-E, but my pronoun inside the bracket is S-H-E. It's she. Yeah, exactly. People who don't know me like, what the fuck? Like, are you mess with us, you know? Like, are you he? Are you she? Are you Thai? Oh, like, no. That's my first name. Thank you for asking. Sometimes you have girls be like, oh my God, your parents are so progressive. I was like, no, they just wanted a boy. Unfortunately, I don't have a dick for now, but I might get one for the future, you know? It's good for the business. Yeah. Yeah. I do know my name is really easy. In English, 2 letters, H-E. In Chinese, it's actually spelled as... Sorry, just 1 second. You know, all the strokes can be really confusing. I do know Chinese and English, I feel everybody knows, are very different languages. And the other day I was following this hot dad, not on Instagram, literally I was following him. Emerald Park. It's really hot, you know? I'm attracted to guys with responsibilities. So I was following him. He was with his baby, walking in the park. I was like, oh my God, so hot. They're walking, roaming, and he stepped on dog shit. And I saw him about to curse. And but he was such a hot dad, right? And he looked at his baby. He was like, oh my God, my baby's here. And he said, what the F-U-C-K? I was like, oh my God, that is so hot. That is so thoughtful. Like, he spelled it out for his baby. I was like, wow, that is so thoughtful. And I couldn't help but think what my dad would do. Like, my dad only speaks Mandarin and only writes in Chinese. Imagine if he was with mini her, right? Like, walking in the Emerald Park. Just, rolling, step on dog shit. But her is here. What the? Vertical stroke. Horizontal stroke. A slant stroke. Another vertical stroke. And a horizontal stroke. You're like, oh, wait, I'm closing the fucking character. Another vertical stroke, another horizontal stroke, you know, like stroke after stroke. You don't know whether he is cursing at you or he's playing Tai Chi. Have you seen all those like grandmas and grandpas in the park? Yeah, they're probably cursing at you guys. They're like, what the fuck are you looking at? This is art. Fuck you. Fuck your family, and fuck off. And peace. Yeah, fucking grandmas. So aggressive. Yeah. Oh, you probably can tell from my posh accent that I was made in China. Yeah, you probably already know. Anyone else? Okay, I guess just those chairs. Thank you for your service. It's only Chinese being sit on today. Because you get it. Yeah, I'm from a small town in China. We like my hometown is pretty small. We only have like 500 million people. Right? China's small still. I left China about 3 years ago. The reason I left is because I don't want to be a slut in China. I prefer being a slut here. It is much more empowering. So much more freedom. And then the true side of the story is that if you're like me, older than 27, in smaller towns like 25, you're not married, not dating, you'll be called leftover ladies. I know, it is very brutal, but I love leftovers. Like, come on, who doesn't like leftovers? Especially Chinese leftovers. Exactly. We're yummy and cheap, so just take me home, please. That's my Tinder bio. Chinese leftover, yummy as fuck. Take me home and eat me, please. Yes, I'm pretty popular. Highly sought after. Yeah, I do trying to date, right? I'm in my 30s now. It is really hard to stay in shape so that I can upsell myself to this dating market. Recently, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying fasting. Ladies or guys, do you know what is fasting? Yes, most of you guys know. Good. If you don't know, it's just basically modern ways to starve yourself to death. And there's a lot of ways. We invented a lot nowadays. I've been fasting for the festival this month. And whenever I fast, I have nightmares. Like last night, I was dreaming about dry humping rice. Like white rice, one by one. I was like, yes, Jasmine. Let's get wet. And also English is my second language. I'm trying to learn recently how to dirty talk. Yeah, you guys, naughty, hey? I've been watching a lot of porno recently to expand my vocabulary on that front. I do notice that they're very different, right? Like white girls, dirty talk. People of color, dirty talk, it's very different. Like, for example, white girls, I normally hear on Pornhub, it's really confusing. For example, why it is okay to say, oh, give it to me, daddy? But not okay to say, oh, give it to me, uncle. Like, come on, guys, they're the same generation. And my uncle is hotter than my dad. Whoops, family secrets. Yeah, I like English. It was my major in my uni, so I like to study English. I think it's really fascinating, and it's really cute too. And it's really cute. I like studying English. English is my second language. When I first started to try to improve my English, it was 10 years ago. I went to the US as an international student, like exchange student. And I remember it was so tough for me because everything I learned was from the textbook. So everything I learned was it's very formal. And or sometimes if you speak Chinese, you will know like what I mean. Like it can be rude because I will always say something like, I want this, give me that, and fuck off. Like there's no polite perfects in Chinese speaking, like can I, may I, could you? None of that. Of course, now I know better, right? So I would say, can you give this? May I have that? Could you fuck off? Like it is much more pleasant, well received. Yeah, and also I try to learn how to do greetings with you guys. For me, it is always hard to do greetings. I want to be cool. But everything I learned is good stuff, like good morning, good afternoon, and goodbye. So one time during coffee break, my African American classmate, Jerome, popping out, said, "Sup, huh?" And I was like, what the fuck do you want from me? I got scared a little bit. For my defense, I have never seen any black guy in my English textbook. Just like popping out, sup? So I quickly run away, and I told my friend about it. She was like, oh my God, huh, you are so rude. He was asking, what is up with your life? I was like, wow, that's such an elaborate question to ask. And he cares. I was like, okay, if he asks me again next time, I will make sure that he knows that I know he cares. So a couple weeks later, we run into each other on campus again. And he, of course, Jerome, he was like, sup, huh? And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, Jerome, I'm so glad you brought that up. You know, I got up 5 in the morning. I took a huge shit. And then I took a shower, of course. I ate your American cereal. Yum, yum. So much sugar, though. I came to the class. I hate math and English at the same time now. Before I ran into you, actually, I went to the toilet. And I found out I got my period. But I forgot my tampons. So my vagina is full of toilet paper right now. Sup, Jerome? I was terrified. My name is Huang. Thank you guys so much. Bye.